Hello everyone, this is Putta Yashwant from CSC AML D section. Today we are going to explain about the installing, operating and maintaining DC motors in paper mill environment using proactive measures that promote longevity. In this presentation, we will explore the importance of DC motors in the paper mill environment and discover proactive measures to ensure their longevity. Importance of DC motors in paper mill environment, need for proactive measures to ensure longevity. Implementing advanced control systems and sensors to monitor and optimize various stages of the paper production process can significantly enhance energy efficiency. Investing in modern and energy efficient machinery such as high efficiency motors and pumps can reduce energy consumption in paper mills. Utilizing cogeneration systems to simultaneously produce electricity and useful heat from the same energy source can maximize energy efficiency and minimize waste. Implementing closed loop water systems and incorporating recycled materials in the production process can reduce energy intensive raw material extraction and processing. Conducting regular energy audits to identify area of energy waste and implementing targeted improvements based on the finding can lead to substantial energy savings. Educating staff on energy saving practices and creating a culture of energy consequences can contribute to ongoing energy efficiency improvement. Working closely with suppliers to ensure the delivery of energy efficient raw materials and optimizing transportation logistics can reduce the overall environment impact. Incorporating renewable energy sources such as solar or biomass into the energy mix can decrease reliance on traditional, less sustainable sources. Capturing and reusing waste heat generated during the paper production process for other industrial purposes or heating can enhance overall energy efficiency. Conducting of Conducting a life cycle analysis of the paper production process to identify and address environment impact at every stage, allowing for comprehensive sustainability improvements. Optimizing energy efficiency in paper mills. Key strategies for sustainable operations. Discover the essential strategies for improvising energy efficiency in paper mills, from optimizing performance to implementing smart energy management systems, reducing energy consumption in the pulping process, implementing energy efficient drying technologies, optimizing steam and heat recovery systems, integrating renewable energy sources, reducing water consumption in paper mills, sustainable practices for conservation. Learn about the latest techniques and technologies for minimizing water usage in paper mills, including closed loop systems and advanced filtration methods. Benefits of water conservation: preserving natural resources, reducing operating costs, improving environmental sustainability, enhancing regulatory compliance, enhancing product quality in paper mills, advanced techniques for superior output. Discover the innovative methods and processes for producing high quality paper products, such as controlled refining, precision coating, and automated quality control. Closed loop, improving safety practices in paper mills, ensuring a secure work environment. Explore the essential safety measures and protocols for protecting workers in paper mills, including hazard identification, ergonomic design, and effective training programs. Preventing slips, trips, and falls, minimizing exposure to hazardous chemicals, ensuring proper use of personal protective equipment, implementing emergency response procedures, maximizing efficiency in paper mills, streamlining operations for optimal performances, Discover the strategies and technologies for optimizing productivity in paper mills, including lean manufacturing principles, automation systems, and real-time data analytics. Implementing closed-loop water systems help recycle and reuse water within the paper mill, reducing overall consumption and minimizing wastewater generation. Water efficient equipment, upgrading machinery to include water efficient technologies and optimizing process conditions can contribute to significant reduction in water usage. Conducting regular assessments of water intensive processes and implementing optimization measures can lead to more efficient water utilization. Implementing advanced wastewater treatment technologies can allow for a safe and effective reuse of treated water in various stages of paper production process. Regularly conducting water audits to identify areas of high consumption and implementing targeted improvements based on the finding can lead to the substantial water saving. Incorporating rainwater harvesting systems can supplement water sources for non-processed needs such as cooling or landscaping, reducing reliance or external water supplies. Educating employees on water conservation practices and encouraging a culture of responsibility can contribute to a more water conscious workplace. Optimized cleaning practices. Implementing efficient cleaning procedures and technologies can minimize water usage during equipment cleaning and maintenance. Continuity engagement. Engaging with local communities and stakeholders to ensure responsible water management practices and contribute to sustainable water use in broader content. Impro- Installing DC motors in paper mill environment. Motor selection and installation. Consideration for choosing the right motor and best practices for installation. Proper motor positioning and alignment. Three factors to ensure optional positioning and alignment for efficient operation. Motor selection and installation. Consideration for choosing the right motor and best practices for installation. Ensure that the DC motor selected is suitable for the environment conditions in the paper mill, taking into account factors such as temperature, humidity, and exposure to dust or chemicals. Enclosure. Choose a motor with an appropriate enclosure that provides protection against contaminants in the environment. In a paper mill where dust and moisture are present, a motor with a sealed or totally enclosed closure may be preferable. Opt for a DC motor with corrosion resistant materials, especially if the environment contains chemicals that could corrode or degrade the motor components. Motor size and power. Selected DC motor with the correct size and power rating based on the specific requirements of the paper mill application. Consider factors such as load, speed, and torque. Determine the cooling method required for the motor. In a paper mill environment, where temperatures can vary, choose between air-cooled or water-cooled motors based on the cooling efficiency needed. Ensure that the DC motor is designed to withstand the vibrations and shocks commonly present in an industrial setting like a paper mill. Choose a motor with features that facilitate ease of maintenance, such as accessible brushes and easily replaceable components. Regular maintenance is crucial for optical performance. Compliance and standards. Verify that the selected DC motor complies with relevant industry standards and regulations for safety and performance. Integrate and appropriate motor control system to regulate the speed and torque of the DC motor based on the paper mill operational requirements. Ensure that the installation is carried out by qualified professional who understand the specific requirements of installing a DC motor in an industrial environment. Operating of DC motors in a paper mill environment. Guidelines for creating the ideal operation conditions to optimize motor performance. Monitoring and maintaining motor temperature and ventilation. Key aspects to consider for temperature control and ventilation to prevent motor damage. Key aspects to consider temperature control and ventilation to prevent motor damage. Guidelines for creating the ideal operating conditions to optimize the motor performance. Maintaining DC motors in paper mill environment. Establishing routine inspections and cleaning protocols to prevent motor failure. Importance of lubrication and bearing maintenance to promote motor longevity. Proactive measures for promoting motor longevity. Implementing preventive maintenance schedules. Creating structured schedules to perform preventive maintenance tasks and avoid costly repairs. Training and educating maintenance staff. Investigating, Investing in continuous training for programs to equip maintenance staff with the necessary knowledge and skills. Recap of key points discussed throughout the presentation, highlighting the importance of proactive measures for ensuring DC motors longevity in process. Implement a routine maintenance schedule to inspect and clean the DC motors components. This includes checking brushes, commutators, and bearings for wear and tear. Since paper mill can generate dust and contaminants, use air-free filters or enclosures to minimize the ingress of particles into the motors. Regularity, clean and replace filters as needed. Temperature control. Monitor and control the temperature around the DC motor. Excessive heat can lead to motor inefficiency and reduce the lifespan. Consider ventilation or cooling systems are needed. Implement measures to protect the motor from corrosion, especially if the environment involves exposure to chemicals. Coating the motor with sealants or choosing corrosion resistant materials can be beneficial. Thank you.